If you are aware that all this information is available online, everything they teach in schools, all the books, all that, why are you still telling people to go to school? Is it because it's a safe space? Is it because it's a comfort zone to make them feel like they're progressing? Do you really think people aren't dumb enough to go out and seek that information themselves? I learned more in film school from YouTube tutorials than I did in class. I learned more on my laptop, like when I was running home to go edit videos.
That's great, because that's how you learn. I think I learned that way. I think I'm a really good self-directed learner, but most people aren't. That's just the reality.
Why do you think most people aren't like that?
I don't know. It's just it's a thing. Some people have it, some people don't. I don't know. Maybe you learn it in your childhood. Maybe what?
You really think it's a difference in brain, or are we just programmed to be bots and to be?
Hold on. I know. Hold on. We might do this in a second. People keep spamming that mutant Apple one, and I'll do it in a second. But I'm not gonna have like a 3v1 fuck fest where we all just shit on Sneako for his fucking opinion on whatever. If you want to drag him in a second, we can do it. But Jesus fuck, chill. Sorry. Okay. What were you saying? For programming for
do we really have different brains, me and you? Or did we just figure it out? Did we see past the matrix? Figured out a way. No, let me finish. Did we figure out a way to work out of that system? And most people never figured it out, not because of intellect, but because from birth, we are programmed to be cogs in the machine.
You have to break out of, you're stuck in the matrix when you think of everything in terms of the matrix. Everybody's a part of the matrix, okay? We're all part of the matrix. We're all part of society.
Of course we are.
Right? So it's not, hold on, wait, it's not about, hold on, no, wait, I'm just gonna keep talking until you stop. It's not about breaking out of the matrix. It's just the simple reality is that some people are really good at learning on their own, and some people have a lot of trouble learning on their own. Like, I think I'm a really good self-directed learner. If there's something that I'm passionate about, I can pick up a book and I can learn it and I can do that. Not everybody can do that. A lot of people need teachers to like schedule out what they're supposed to learn, give them like learning schedules, help them through problems or whatever. I'm not one of those people. Some people are, but most people are that thing. If it was the case, otherwise schools wouldn't exist. Everybody would just learn on their own.
Most people need someone to tell them what to do.
Most people, yeah, need some level of direction. Yeah. Yes.
Why?
How deep do you want to go on that? What do you mean, why?
You like philosophy? Let's figure it out.
Sure,
why?
it would be a.
You're setting the precedent that we have different brains than most people, and I don't think so at all. I don't think I'm special.
My guess is going to be that most people work better getting directions to other people, probably because society works better when you've got a lot of followers and just a few leaders. If you've got a society full of people,
right?
Yeah, if you got a society full of everybody wants to be a leader, too many chiefs, not enough Indians is a saying, right? Then like society would probably fall into fucking disarray. Everything would be fucked, would be my guess.
So you're saying you want your chat to fall in line, be followers, aka bots.
And you want your community to fall in line and pay you to learn how to do drop shipping online. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not like you can phrase this however you want. I want people to do is I want people to take the most likely successful step. No, you're a bad faith. You keep saying I want people. You always rephrase these things through this like hyper autistic fucking red pill language because you can't engage with an idea.
You're getting around the point that I'm trying
to
make.
No. I'm exactly on the point that I'm making, but you can't comprehend it. So you keep rephrasing. Oh, you want people to be bots. Oh, you want people to be the matrix. I'm trying to be more. No, fuck. Get rid of that toxic line of thinking.
You're saying followers. You think people should
follow the leader. What I want people to do is I want people to take the most likely path to success. If you're going online and you're asking, what do I need to do to be successful? The fact that you're even asking that question means you're probably a little lost, meaning the best place for you is to go to a place that directs you to the ways that you can self-improve to get a job, which is college. That's the best place to do that.
Okay, you're going away from the point that you made earlier. You think most people should be followers because not everybody can lead. We need followers. We need sheep, and we need someone.
You're the one that calls it sheep. That's your word.
No matter what fucking lingo triggers you, that's essentially what you're saying, right?
Yeah, as opposed to what you're saying, where we need a bunch of like big-headed, egotistical, like ineptitude dipshits trying to run around and figure out their own way. Like I can phrase it like
you're saying egotistical dipshit because you are like that too. You don't follow. You are a leader. Why are you not saying that people can be like you?
Because not everybody can fill those roles.
Why?
I don't know why, because we learn different things in childhood. We have different fucking genes. Our brains develop differently. We just have a different set of experiences in our adolescent years. We go to different high school. I don't fucking know why the answer is. I just know that's the reality.
I'm trying to get to the next level. You've established that some people are meant to be leaders and some are meant to follow, right?
I don't know what you mean by meant to, but yeah, by the time you're like 18, 19, yeah, it's going to be pretty set in terms of like what your path roughly is going to be, probably, yeah.
Right. Do you think people would rather lead or follow?
I think people would rather do what they have the natural inclination to do. If you're like
avoiding the question, do you think
hold
it's
on,
better?
hold on, wait. I need you to elevate your brainwaves right now because you are trapped in baby land. You asked me, what do you think people are more likely to do? Hold on, no, hold on.
For you, maturity.
No. I'm just going to talk over you until you let me finish a sentence. If I were to walk into a room with 50 people and I were to say, and I were to ask, like, do you think you're meant to be a programmer or a manager? And I've got like 50 programmers and 50 managers. Like, the answer is going to depend on what the person has the aptitude for. Most people, I think, are inclined to follow. They would prefer to be followers. Most people that are inclined to lead would probably would want to lead. Now, there's going to be some followers that want to be leaders, and maybe some natural leaders that want to be followers, but in general, that's what people are going to want. People, I'll take it a step further. Everybody thinks they want to be a leader, but you can see a really easy test of this even in video games. People don't want to be a leader. They want the glory for making good decisions as leaders. But the reality is when shit goes down and shit is fucked in society, in anything, if there's a fight, if you've ever seen people circle around, if there's a fire, if there's some shit going down in your video game, what does everybody do? Everybody looks around for somebody to make a decision because most people are looking for a leader, authority figure. No, because it's hard because nobody wants to be the person making the wrong decision. That's a lot of responsibility. Most people don't want to be leaders.
Hard to be a leader. It's that you're just saying it's hard to be a leader. Let's get a consensus from my chat and your chat. Type a 1 in the chat if you would rather be a leader. Type a 2 if you'd rather be a follower. And let's see what they say. I know all my chat would rather be leaders. I want to see what
they think they want to be leaders, but like if you're playing League of Legends, if you're playing CS:GO, if you're playing whatever, how many times are you the one shot calling? How many times are you the one making the hard decision? How many times are you okay being the one that makes the bad call and getting like all the fucking responsibility for it? Like
I can see the difference in our audiences right now. Your chat's all saying 2, they'd rather be followers, and mine's all saying 1, they would rather be leaders. Okay. So it's just a difference in our ideologies. You are purporting that people need to fall in line, and I'm purporting that people need to go and make themselves better. Everyone here wants to lead. They want to improve. Everyone in your chat is just kind of giving up on that, giving up on their dreams. They were once the saxophone player, and they're like, meh, I'm going to go be a carpet cleaner for the rest of my life. My chat wants to go play the saxophone. It's okay if you accept the fact that you want to go clean carpets for the rest of your life, but then don't talk down to people who are trying to.
I'm not talking down to anybody. If you want,
I need to elevate my brainwaves and I need to mature.
I said you need to elevate your brainwaves because you're asking me for like one-word responses to pretty complicated questions.
It's not that complicated.
You asked me what would people rather do, and I would.
What would you rather?
And the answer is people would rather do what they have the inclination to do. Followers would rather follow, leaders would rather lead. You're telling me that like your chat is full of people that want to be leaders, my chat are sheep that want to be followers. My question is, if you have so many leaders in your chat, why the fuck are they watching your stream at 9:30 EST on a Friday night?
Not leaders, it's that they want to.
And they're learning that here? They're not learning skills here to be leaders. Do you want me to tell you what future leaders are doing?
Because what I'm saying is college is a scam. Bottom to top.
You want me to tell you what future leaders are doing right now? 18, 19-year-old future leaders?
What?
They're working on a project. They might be programmers. They're contributing to big repos online. They've got some like pet project that they're working on that they might have downloaded illegally fucking books to learn new programming languages for. That might be a guy that's a programmer. Other leaders might be people that are right now at a shop with their dad who owns a business, who's trying to pick up the tricks and trade of whatever the fuck they're doing. Those guys are leaders. There might be other people that are actually out hustling. And when I say hustling, I mean they're actually making the connections that they need to do, talking to the people they need to talk to. Yeah, they're out there doing shit. They're not watching videos online for like how to be a leader.
Destiny, would you call me a leader?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, of course.
Do you want to know how I got this information, how I learned this?
Sure.
From videos online, from watching people
You're
like
dead
Patrice
wrong.
O'Neal,
This is what you are the.
No, let me explain it before you go on another.
Okay, go ahead. Careful though, because you're so wrong. But go for it.
Stand-up comedians. I was inspired by people who knew more than me, who got there on their own. I listened to life stories, I listened to information, and then I applied myself. Just because they're on here watching this, because a lot of people watch myself every single day. They're not watching it all. They're not spending all. I tell them to get off the shit too. Don't watch this chronically and think that you're progressing. When
did you start watching Patrice O'Neal?
When I was like 15, 16, I started watching Bill Burr when I was like 10, Louis C.K. when I was like 9.
Okay, Louis C.K. and Bill Burr are not giving you life. I don't know how much Patrice O'Neal gives, but like
yes, he did. Cult of Black Phillip was in like a men's health podcast.
None of these people are why you're successful. Okay, I'm gonna.
How are you gonna tell me how?
Because I know why you were successful. Because I can see it. You were successful because you started working on your craft when you were fucking 14 years old. Maybe probably earlier. I bet it was before you were 14. Probably 12 or 13, right? That's why you're successful doing. No.
Everybody did. No. Everybody has a YouTube channel. No. The reason I continued was listening to people that inspired me. You cannot continue making art if you are not inspired by somebody. Everybody started a Call of Duty channel at 14. What made me continue? What made me? Where did I learn things? Where did I hear other people's life experience? Where did I hear people's life stories? Online. YouTube changed my life. A lot of these people I would have never heard about, and that information is stuff I still think about today. I got Dave Chappelle up here. I watch all of his interviews. Stuff like that has still resonated with me to this day, and I was watching it on a Friday night.
If everybody has a YouTube chat, why doesn't everybody become a big YouTuber?
Because they listen to people like you and they fall in line before deciding that they can go do it themselves. And if they want to go clean carpets or to play the saxophone, fuck it. But everybody in my chat wants to play the saxophone.
If you were to take the median income of a group of 100 people that go to college and get degrees versus a group of 100 people that try to make it online, on average, which group do you think is making more money? Bye. Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.